Well, actually, I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Based on the state of VAR and referees in the EPL right now, I don't know if you guys know, there's a lot of controversial issues recently with penalty kicks, red cards, all that. Do you guys think that there's a problem with VAR right now in the Premier League?
Okay.
100%.
Throw it to Mikey Dobbs
And-
first, who was the big proponent of the VAR.
Yeah, I'm a huge proponent of the VAR, and this is why your dad and I had a little tussle maybe 2 or 3 podcasts ago,
Fisticuffs,
because I'm a huge proponent of technology.
handbags at 6 paces.
But what I will say, if you go back and listen to all mine, and I like how they did it in Qatar, and I think this is how VAR should have been installed from the very get-go, right? It should only be for, is the ball in or out? Was it a goal or was it not a goal? Did it cross the line for a throw-in or whatever? That's how it should be used. It shouldn't
and
be
offside.
and offside. So things that are defined by a line. Okay. I think technology can solve that, as I've always used my equation to tennis. Now, the problem is the way that they are implementing it and bringing in undue emotion and not enough testing, of getting it right 100% of the time before they ever deployed it. So you deploy enough cameras, and I can tell you outright, if you get some engineers from MIT and Georgia Tech that say we get enough cameras here, and whatever algorithm is, we have basically run every soccer tape and every scenario that can pretty much happen, and we know whether this is offside or not, and that's what goes down to the referees, and they just call it. And there's no time delay. That's how the VAR should work for offside. It should be instantaneous, and the program like that beat AlphaGo or whatever in the Go game works, and it just sends it down to the referee, and it is what it is, and nobody can argue with it because the damn computer's right. I listened to the VAR conversation in what is it, the Liverpool one, Simon, where they actually released the VAR video of the guys. It was
They
like,
did?
there were like
a horrible mistake. You want to tell us about that one, Simon?
Sorry, I'm going to give this to Simon here in a second.
Okay,
But Simon, you could hear them arguing, and you could say, that's not the algorithm. That's a bunch of humans arguing.
JoJo's in the booth arguing.
Somebody should put a
All right,
straight jacket
Simon.
on this guy.
Yeah, so what was that game? Liverpool. Who are they playing?
Like Luton. Is this last week? This week?
it
was a couple
3
weeks ago.
A couple weeks
It was a
ago.
big
Oh,
game.
the awful
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, who was
It was
that?
Tottenham, right?
Tottenham, I think.
Liverpool versus Tottenham.
Yeah. That's
It
right.
was and so there was like was it awesome? It was a goal called back, right?
I think that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
But they got confused because he did or didn't raise his flag.
They were just trying to decide whether or not to overturn it.
No, he had raised his flag, so it was
But
called offsides.
they-
But the VAR people didn't recognize that the
Right.
sideline judge had raised his
Right.
flag.
They
Yeah.
thought that he hadn't, so they said right call
Right
because he was
call.
Yeah.
onside.
Like very
But-
quickly.
But so they actually in the booth they got the call right.
Yep.
Right? They figured it out. They got the call right. But they thought that he hadn't raised his flag, so they said confirmed, right? But he raised his flag, so the confirmed was actually offside,
Yeah.
and so they were trying to confirm that it was offside. So it was just a miscommunication. It had
Yep.
nothing to do with the actual call.
They released the tape of it?
Yeah.
and they actually released the tape of the VAR people saying that it was onside.
Clearly onside, goal should count, call confirmed, and then the referee says call confirmed, offside, free kick.
Yeah.
And they should have immediately said, no, that's not what we meant. But they never
No,
stopped
they
him.
did. So you listen to the VAR refs; they're saying that to the refs. Like, you got to stop the. They're like talking like you got to
Yeah.
stop the game. You got to stop the game. It was you got the incorrect call. They're calling it down, and he's like, I can't do anything. He's the head ref was like, I'm reffing the game. The rule is they've kicked it off.
Shambolic.
It's already done.
Yeah,
Holy
they had taken
crap.
too much time since the
Yeah.
since the incident.
Shambolic.
Yeah. And once you kick it off, the head ref he's like, you guys missed your chance to tell me.
Oh my
Still should have gone
gosh.
back.
Still should have gone back, but they didn't. Somebody didn't. That's when you have too many chefs in the kitchen.
No guts.
So they couldn't have gone back because there was too much time. You're
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
Simon,
Yeah.
and it passed.
Yeah.
So they're like, it's
Now
it's
imagine.
over.
Now hold on. This because I do believe in the technology, and this is what's going to happen. Imagine your mind going ahead 3 years from now,
Uh-oh.
and your Mercedes Benz or EPL will probably be the first to get it right since they're screwing it up so bad in the biggest league in the world. Instead, when they say like under review and like on the sign, it's going to be within 5 seconds. It'll be onside or offside. It's going to be a green or a red, and everybody's like, yay, or and they'll just know whether it was on or offside. They'll get it right because it doesn't cost that much to put in another 10 cameras in every one of these stadiums to run the algorithm to get it right. There's too much money in the league to get it wrong. And Unai Emery's statement in yesterday's game and what happened, and I don't know if it was offside or I actually thought that the guy got pushed over more than offside.
You're talking about Arteta for
Arteta.
Arsenal.
Yeah,
who
Arteta.
was complaining about, and on that review, there were 3 reviews.
Yeah.
There was it out of bounds?
Right. Was
it
right.
offside?
And
was
there
a push?
And I'm going to say out of all of those, there was definitely a push. I mean, the guy got
but 3 half calls don't equal a full call.
I was say, and is there a certain order you have to go in by the time when it happened?
Simon, do you agree with me that he got pushed over?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Yeah, it was tough.
I think they got the call right. I think there was nothing definitive in the VAR to say that you should overturn that goal. And honestly, if there's nothing definitive, a goal should be a goal.
Yeah,
right? The computer shouldn't be taking away goals. The fans want to see goals.
I'm wearing an Arsenal jersey just because I was in my closet and I used to be an Arsenal fan.
Yeah,
that's an impressive jersey. It is falling. I love
it's falling apart.
I
like
love
maybe they're going to fall apart
this
season. I don't know.